Colorado. Please welcome Coach Gary Barnett.
I couldn't pass up the opportunity to say hi to Ryan, and all that's true. When I was recruiting his dad, Ryan was not born yet, and Mark, his dad, was a quarterback for us in Colorado, and was not involved with the fifth down. However, had been on the team prior to that. So it's always good to be back in Kansas City and see. I got a bunch of fraternity brothers here, teammates that were that I was with when I had a chance to go to Missouri and be around. So it's always good to see them. I thought I'd just spend a little time talking about Missouri and then talking about some issues that are out there, and then take some questions if it's all right with you. It always seems like there's a lot of questions from this group when we get a chance to get together. You heard Ryan talk a little bit about the Florida game. I think it's a tough situation. I think it's a little tougher that game got postponed for Missouri than we wanted it to be, because it was a chance for Florida to maybe get beat up a little bit by LSU, because LSU was sort of on a run, as you guys know. So for them to miss an opportunity to play that game, the only good thing is they were preparing for LSU, and so they didn't have the same 2 weeks that Missouri would have, or did have, to prepare for Florida. So they were thinking right up to the very end there that they were going to go ahead and play LSU, and then when it got canceled, then they didn't have the same kind of time to prepare that Missouri's had to prepare. Ryan talked about the quarterback coming back, Del Rio. You know, they've only thrown for 760 yards, so Ryan doesn't have to be so concerned about the passing game, but they do have a great receiver by the name of Callaway who's ready to go to the NFL right now. He's as good a receiver as there is out there in the college game. They just haven't been able to get him the ball, and it's not their nature to throw the ball very much. So this game's going to come down to whether or not Missouri's offense can move against this defense, because Florida, for the last 5 years, has won games and played in championship games because of their defense, not because of their offense. It's been their downfall.